I think one of my favorite moments in my channeling research was a project that I did with 5 different trance channelers. And we rented a house, and we had like 3 days of channeling all together. And in the corner of the room, we had something called random number generators that I'll come back around to. But, we had channeling sessions, and then we had times where we weren't channeling, but we were just chatting. But one of the most profound channeling sessions was when all of those trance channelers were channeling at the same time. And the supposed beings talking through them were having a conversation with each other about humanity. And what do we do with humanity? And, they need help, and how are we going to help them? And it was really, really quite profound. And then at the same study, there was an experience where one of the supposed beings was communicating through one channeler and was having this conversation and said, okay, now I'm going to jump across the room to them. And then, all of a sudden that other channeler picked up right where they left off and kept talking. And then, that happened like 3 or 4 times around the room. That was also quite incredible. So we have these 16 random number generators in the corner of the room. And basically, these devices spit out random data, and there's really no reason for it to stray from randomness. Imagine it spits out ones and zeros, and there should be an equal number of ones and an equal number of zeros. I'm simplifying it quite a bit, but just so that the audience understands. So we compared the data when channeling was happening versus when we were just chit-chatting. So sitting in the same spaces in the same room, and there was increased coherence between the 16 data channels, meaning that they were less random. And it was across those 16 channels and also within those 16 channels. So if you think about one channel, if this data point is correlated to one in the future, it's basically greater coherence across time.